Hi guys, this is FFAN16 and welcome to my Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory tips and tricks video. We'll be looking at 5 items today to help for anyone that is new to Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory or people just looking for some quick help in regards to the gameplay and being able to find certain items within the game. What we'll be looking at today is the use of the BGM Timing, the Synthesizing shop, finding synthesizing materials and the usage of items, significance of the numbers beside the songs and what their meanings are, and how to switch between your teams that you have available within Melody of Memory. Let's take a look at the BGM Timing and its usefulness on how to help you play this game. If you're finding it a bit difficult to keep up with some of the music within the game, it could be due to the lag or the way that you're perceiving the music to the button presses. I found that mine was just a little bit off. So if you go under the BGM Timing, this could be found under the configuration, music stage settings, and BGM timing. You have a boundary scale of -15 to +15 for management of the lag that you're experiencing. Now, this is dependent on each individual and your settings may not be the same as my settings, but simply just go one by one is my suggestion, positive or negative, till you find a comfort level where you could keep up with the beats and the rhythms of the songs. Personally, I found that a -1 has helped me a lot in being able to keep the timing of the songs and just be able to progress a lot more fluidly for my experience with the game. Some other good things to remember while here in the settings is to adjust your BGM volume, SFX volume, as well as your voice volume. If you find that the characters are a bit distracting while you're playing, as they will occasionally do move sounds or have a vocal response to something, you could turn down the volume of their voices and the volume of the sound effects, leaving the more of your focus being on the music. This might help you be able to concentrate more instead of taking you out of that immersion of the song. The next thing we want to look at is the synthesizing shop. This unfortunately took me a really long time to find just because I was really focused on the gameplay of the story, not getting all the extra stuff that you can get. But the synthesizing shop is a great place to go find things that you might not get during the normal gameplay and definitely find a bunch of songs that aren't part of the world tour. The synthesizing shop can be found on the main menu by hitting your option button. This is your team menu on the PS4. I'm not too sure what this is on the Switch as I do not have a Switch copy, but it should be within your team menu within the Switch as well. In the team menu, you will have the ability to go into the synthesizing shop. Here you have the option to make items. Now this is very useful. If you are struggling to playing through some of these music levels, you can simply have the items on. You'll be able to use potion, mega potion. If you're hunting for other items to synthesize, you could have an item boost to increase your chances of that drop. Experience boost to help get those teams experience just a little bit quicker. And if you want Mickey by your side, you could definitely produce some more summoning stars. But I have found in playing the game and playing the songs, they tend to drop summoning stars quite frequently, more than the other items I find. So I spent most of my time synthesizing experience boosts and item boosts as well, more than summoning stars. You could also get your extra music stages here. This is under the Create Music Stage keys. This is where you can find the remaining songs that don't come in the World Tour that you unlock as you're playing through the main game. Though you have to complete the World Tour to get most of the objectives you will need, these are called the Key Memory Dive MS materials, to help create the songs. As you're playing through, if there's a certain song you really want, as soon as you obtain these Dive MS materials and the needed synthesizing materials, you could come in and get the remainder of your songs. If you are looking at platinuming the game, you will have to synthesize all these songs and at least play them to unlock the complete song trophy. There are 21 songs in total that you can create here. Next, from the synthesizing materials you gather, you can create trophy card icons and collector cards to increase your museum's collection, sections, and get these gold and platinum versions of the different collectibles that you would normally have to just play through the songs and hopefully get a chest for. Here's more like a gacha system where you use synthesizing materials, and depending on which one you choose, it tells you what type of cards or collectibles or items or keyblades it will produce, and you would pay the synthesizing material and you would get a random selection of items within that collection. Next section we're going to look at is the synthesizing materials and how to use items. For synthesizing items, they can be gathered by either doing the world tour and opening up songs that can then be replayed in the track selection. It's very important, I found for myself personally, that I played through the whole game before I really dived into synthesizing, as that allowed me to accumulate a vast amount of synthesizing materials. I'm not going to produce here a complete list of where the synthesizing materials can be found, but some quick tip you can do for gathering synthesizing material is to synthesize the item boost, and this should help you in farming some of the material a lot quicker. And I would suggest just keep playing the game like you normally do. If you find a favorite song, play through it a few times. You're bound to get a lot of the common items and a few of the rare ones as well. Items are very important for battles. If you are struggling through a stage and you find that your party, even though quite leveled or not leveled much, you need to get through, I would suggest turning on your potion and your mega potions. One downfall though about the items that you must be aware of is that they're a single use within the song. So if you find yourself using your potion and your mega potion throughout the song, if you then KO'd after that, you will fully KO and not have another item to use. So they're a single time use within the song. Also, if you turn on your item selections, they will remain active for every song you go into until you click them off. So if you don't want to use an item on the next song, make sure to go and click it off before hitting play on the play menu. Items can be seen underneath your party menu when you go to just go and play that song. They're right there. Just turn on and off the type of item you want to use within the battle. The one that helps a lot to get your parties up to that level 99 is using that experience boost. It doubles the experience you gain per song. And if you do manage to get a bunch of excellence within the song, your experience increases as well. The experience boost just sweetens the pot. Next thing we're going to look at is the significance of the numbers beside the songs. If you guys have noticed while you're playing, beginner, standard, and proud have a number set beside each song. Not only do you have difficulty levels by stages, but you also have difficulty levels for each individual song within that stage type. Beginner has a super easy, which is number 1, to beginner hard, that number 5. Same thing with standard with 6 and 10, and proud with 11 to 15. If you are looking at getting the 50 song full chain trophy, I suggest focusing on the lower numbers within the stage set that you want to do for the difficulty you're focusing on. These will be a lot easier than the higher numbers within that difficulty. The final thing we're going to look at for tips and tricks for Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory today is the ability to switch between the teams. Now, you can do this really quickly before each song, or if you want to take a look at your teams more in depth, you could do it through the team menu. These are the 2 ways in which you can manage your teams. The first one, again, is through hitting options to get into the team menu. This here, you would then have to tap right there at the top for your team, And this will take you into some more full details. Now, if you unlocked all the teams available within Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, you will have 4 available to you, and each team can be leveled up to 99. Each team also has their own unique abilities, but these abilities don't really impact the gameplay and strategic usage of each team. It's more which team do you like the most and which one you want to get up to the level 99. There is a trophy to play at least each team once. There are also some in-game achievements that don't have trophies. If you're looking at being a completionist, I suggest go check those out. Another way that you could switch your team is when you go to select a song and you get that ready to play selection menu, you can see your 3 party members right there on the screen. If you go down and toggle left or right, you have the ability to switch the team you want to go into the song with before entering the song. This is also the place where you can select and deselect items as well. I hope this guide has helped you guys out in the beginning or continuing your venture with this amazing Kingdom Hearts melody game. I have to say, Kingdom Hearts really does great as a melody game. It has beautiful music. The characters are really fun to play, and I like the unique way that Square Enix has put this game together. If you're looking for some more help in regards to this game, and there's anything that I can do to put a guide together for you, please leave that down in the comments below, as I am always looking at being able to put something together to help out the community. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and please leave a comment. And as always, guys, happy gaming.